Aggranda. We create time in companies to grow.
Hi, I'm Pișcot. I'm a software robot built by Aggranda on the UiPath Platform. I'm now part of AnaPan's team, one of the biggest names in Romania's bakery industry. My objective is to reduce time and costs by handling the repetitive and time-consuming tasks that people usually hate to do. In this video, you'll see me do the following operations. First, I check the good receipt note against the purchase order. If the total price on the GRN matches the total price in the PO, then I will issue the invoice. If the difference between the two prices falls below the predetermined threshold, I will modify the order to match the details in the GRN, and I'll issue the invoice after that. If the difference is above the threshold, then I will email my supervisor to handle the issue. Let me show you how I do that. First, I need to download the receipts report from the client's website. I open Firefox and navigate to the client collaboration webpage. I log into the platform with my own credentials. I click the report page, choose the report type that I need, and because I want to pull up a receipts report for yesterday and today, I enter those dates. I then choose the document type I need to have in the report and filter by open status, which allows me to pull up all the open receipts in my desired date range. I am now getting the list of receipts that I need to compare with the orders that I have already processed. I close the browser and open Charisma ERP, where I log in with my own credentials. I choose the window for invoice creation, and then I press the Add button, which will open a new form for inputting the details of the new invoice. Now the form is active and I can start by selecting the client in the client field. Then I choose the receiving location where the products were sent and the payment location. I click the Generate button, and in the new window, I choose the document type that I will create, and I click Forward. From the list of orders visible here, I'll search for the order that I previously downloaded from the client's website, and then I forward again and choose all the products from the order. Now the invoice is linked with an order and the prices show up for each product. I am verifying that the prices on the client's receipt equal the prices displayed in the order in the ERP system. I do this line by line. In this case, the prices match, and I save the invoice. Now I move on to the next receipt by opening the invoice window again. I press Add, and I input the client's name. I select the delivery location, the payment location, choose the document type, and I select the next order I want to verify. Then, line by line, I verify that the prices and quantities in the order are exactly as they appear on the client's receipt. In this case, we have a difference in price that falls outside of the company's acceptable threshold limits for price discrepancies. This means that I have to get the receipt note from the client and compare it product by product with the order to find the discrepancy, for which I will create a return order. I log into the site and download the details for the receipt that I'm currently handling. I close the web browser, and I also close the current invoice form in Charisma ERP. I let the system know that I don't want to save the progress with the invoice, because in this case, we need to issue a return order for the items that have price discrepancies. I open the return order window, I click on Create a new order, I choose the client, I choose the delivery location, I press the Generate button, and choose the type of document in the window. I press the Forward button. I find and select the order that I need to link the return order to, and line by line, I find and modify the items with a quantity difference in the order to match the quantity on the client's receipt. After I finish editing, I press the Generate button and save the return order. Now the quantity on the order matches the quantity on the receipt, and I can start creating the invoice again following the same steps. In this example, I create and verify 11 invoices. Each invoice has 136 operations that consist of 72 clicks, 64 data inputs. For all 11 invoices, I complete 1,496 operations. Before me, humans were doing this, and it was taking at least 2 hours solely for the process in this example, every single day. I also have reduced the errors to 0. And above all, I like doing these operations that are actually boring to humans. After I finish all the orders, I send an email to my supervisor to notify him that I've completed the task, I also attach a list with all the orders I've processed and the orders that encountered business exceptions. You can see on the screen an example of a report that I send every day to my supervisor.
Every day, Pișcot helps AnaPan with their repetitive tasks from the accounting department. Before Pișcot, humans were doing these mundane tasks. Aggranda has saved time and reduced the errors to 0. Now the team can focus on things that bring more value to AnaPan. They say nobody can buy time. We challenge them. Aggranda. Time to grow.